Just pint. Paint! Sometimes the chats that are already in the chat before, like, as I'm building up the stream, like, just like, like and subscribe this Thursday, or you have a honor. Yeah! And then just like paintbrushes and knives, and then pint! Or, no, not even pint, PLNT, plunt! And then paint! Fudging fat foams. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, greetings, my beloved Japanites. How are you? Are you well this fine Thursday? Perhaps some metalingo shall transpire this fine day. How's my voice? How's the visuals? How's the audio? I was yet again mucking around with the setup to try and get nice angles and frameage and shit, and I think I did a good job. You can see Tobias, the lightings, the colouring, everything. My beard looks gloriously red. Of course, this is all fake, you know. I'm not a Japanese demigod. This isn't a painting. That bird is real. That gong is huge. And that bear is massive. Paintingu is just one big rye. Right. Without further ado, my beloved Japanites, I think everything is in order. I have my bitches, I have my bucket. Brother Carlos is standing by, ready at hand, with his glorious signage. I have my sippage, I have my squirt, I believe everything is good to go. So, let's fucking go. Brother Demon Hunter Beru. Brother Sherry Dertaberu. Brother Griffu. Begin gathering your chi as we return to Algeria to uncover the mysteries of this deserted in the desert windmill. It's like when you drop someone, like you desert them on a desert island. Like, I've been deserted on a desert island. You've been deserted on a desert island? No, I've been deserted on a desert. I mean, I was, fuck. Words! I hate them, and I love them. Sip, sip. Oh, that is glorious. That is glorious. Divine. Buttery. Honey. Roker milk. Like something like local milk. Roker milk! Rokar Merc. Like, sounds like a fucking alien's name at a Star Wars or something. Like, I have not descended to proper paintingu posture. How dare I? Look at that! That top knot was glorious this fine day. Now the mic is punching me in the face. I'm getting stitched and uppercut by the fucking. Ha! Shoryuken! Defenderu has been shoryukened by the Micah. Shit. Right. I might have to fucking fix this shit. It returns! It's springy! It comes back like Arnold! It has a will of its own! Right, where's my rag? Because it's time. For paintingu! Paintingu. Paintingu. It's paintingu. 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 It's painting goo. Sip, sip! Painting you! Sip! Painting you! Painting me! It's painting goo. It's fucking goo! Yo! Ah! Let's see what glorious secrets this painting goo has for us this fine Thursday. Don't worry, your secret maple syrup addiction is safe with me. Oh, glorious Kepu. If you put something in chat, it is no longer a secret. Don't worry, your secret maple syrup addiction is safe with me. Fist bump. Like... If not for the fact that there is only 3 people watching Painting Goo right now, you would be a very dishonorable man. It's Ro. What's Ro? My voicer? Or the top notu? The top notu was too high. Not Ro. Must have been my voicer. How's my voicer now? Is it good? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How's the music? Give me a 5x5. If you're gonna complain, give me the details. That coffee is fucking glorious. And I made it myself. From... you know, like, stuff that was already made. Somebody already made the butter that I used. Somebody already made the coffee I used. Somebody already built the pipes that allowed me to boil water that I used. So did I really make it? Or did I just manipulate my environment? I created the parameters for coffee to exist. Imagine being deserted on a desert island without dessert. Without dessert. I doubt like discovering that you've just been deserted on a desert island. The first thing you'd think is, damn, I forgot my ice cream. like there's like a group of you and my god, like you like wake up on the beach naked, you know, nothing around, like no even like evidence of like what has happened, like no plant, no debris, no nothing. He's all just like wake up in a row, like prostrate on the completely naked on a desert, like, and you're like, what the fuck happened? How did we get here? Was it drugs? Aliens? Interdimensional dwarves? What was it? How have we come here to this desert island and been deserted on it? Fuck. And then one of them is just like staring into the distance, just like glaring at the horizon. And then like mid-rant, the other one's like, I can't believe we're like, none of us, like, how do we not even, like, Jim, what are you staring at? And it's just like, there's no ice cream. Dude just immediately loses his shit, like, what do you mean there's no ice cream? There's no ice cream, Tom. If we're deserted on a desert island, there's no dessert. What am I gonna do without ice cream, Tom? I don't know, Jim! Like... That'd be fucking hilarious. Oh, okay. Hikes! Yet Rukin! Hexigarukin! It's like, but I love all the fucking, the voice, like, the voiceovers and all the sound bites and shit from, like, old games, they're classic, like, you know. Like the noise that Sonic makes when he spins up and hits shit and all, like, it's very distinct, like, you know. Begin building, Yorchi! or your key, whatever way you want to say it. Your chi, your key, your she. Begin building she. It's just a lot of Chinese communists making a golden statue of Xi Jinping or some shit, like, I don't know. Right. Let's get these bitches wet and find out where the fuck these pills came from. Because that's what I'm thinking, is the military found the windmill in the middle of the desert. The Algerian desert, no less. North Africa. I was watching a video and I thought that, I was like, that's a weird fucking thing. Where, there's like historic, like ancient connections, allegedly, that essentially prove that there was like Egyptian civilization, at least influence, or actual, like, you know, what would essentially be an Egyptian colony or some shit, like, in Ireland. Like mad shit, like, and I've heard stuff like that before, that like there's actually like North African, and one of the places that was mentioned was Algeria, and that's why I was like, it's a bit weird. I'm painting Algeria as we speak. You know, so like, thought that was a bit odd. Like, I frequently, like, I know this may sound mad to some people, but it's not gonna sound mad to you guys, I suppose, but like, I have frequently felt like I am on some sort of like vague path of discovery, which I suppose is what you could describe fucking existence or life to be in general, but like in this weird, like, specific way. Painting. It's odd, like, I've painted things and I've thought about things and I've like witnessed things where, like, because I'm of that mindset and I'm trying to pay attention to certain things, I like pick up on shit, like, and then I'll like end up connecting a few dots and just be like, what the fuck? And then something will happen in my life that essentially like confirms my suspicions, and I'm like, well, that's fucking weird, you know? Just, like, and like, it would be hard for me to articulate because it is quite like sparse and vague. Like, I could go months without something like that popping into my mind, or me like having like, and it's not even like a eureka moment. They're very subtle. Most of the time I don't even react, like, I'm kind of just left standing there being like, what is this? It's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. I'm probably gonna have to move this mic, because like I feel oppressed right now by this mic. If somebody was holding a mic this close to me, I would like, I'd seriously like, get the fuck out of my face with this mic, you know? But I did this to myself. In an attempt to reconfigure certain things, I have vexed myself. But no matter, it is temporary. Does it affect the vocals? Can you hear me now? I mean, like, if I'm over here, I'm still like the green bar thing says that I'm totally loud enough and you should be able to hear me. So I do not understand. I'm hitting yellow. Ah! It's almost time to crap for painting goo. Prepare yourself. Right, I'm thinking the boxes do not look shaded or 3D, so I'm going to start off with making some browner. Starbaroo, prepare yourself. I'll put it here. Get rid of that. I hate things that wobble. They vex me. I totally have, like I'm definitely on the spectrum a little bit, like. I've noticed that, like, in the last few months where I'm like, there's a lot of things that just, like, annoy me, and I'm very orderly in a weird way. But then again, I'm not. Like, people would look at my art room and just be like, Jesus, what a disorganized mess. Like, although it's not actually that bad, like. The bed is kind of messy, like. Just, like, covered in things that I have done and things that I want to do. all sorts of stuff lying all over the place. My mind is a minefield. Of distractions and what ifs. That's a very dark brown. That is a very dark brown. Here we go. Begin crapping. Crap if you're right, as if your life depended on it. The audio is optimal. Good! Loud and clear. Audio is spot on today. Excellent! This brings me joy. Yes, everybody crap for PEINTEINGU. If you're not crapping for PEINTEINGU, your ancestors will crap for you and shame you. Your ancestors will crap, and then they will fling it at you. Trying to create that particular, like, getting the particular color of brown that resembles, like, what we all in our mind cardboard is harder than you'd think.
Not again.
It's like slightly off burnt sienna,
to make life a little breezier.
which is very red, but also orange. You know, it's like,
€121
can be difficult, but I love doing it.
Electric or solar-powered
I love trying to mix the right color. Like, I do, like, I enjoy that. Like,
upgrade today.
but it can be frustrating. Right. Today, we go hard. I don't think I actually have any metal in the PEINTEINGU playlist. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Forgot to put this in. Right. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right. Yes. Can you feel it? Your chi building. I need more euro. Yes! Glorious tunage! Man, Doom, what a game. Doomingu! Indeed! Or just Doomu! Glorious! Try not to take my eye out with the mica. Sip! Paint! Mosh! Sip! Paint! Mosh! I have attained it! Gepu! Paint! I arrived just in time for Bangingu, I see. No, that's a completely different thing. Doomu! Or Doomingu! And Corberu was ne'er to be seen, Ardarem. And then she shows up in the chat. Oh, hilarious. Let your chi flow. Glorious. Painting go 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 go. Hi. Go. Excellent. She has much patience and honor to stay with the Japanites through Doomingu. Doom Metal Goo! I'm sitting in my idling vehicle in a wrong line of other idling vehicles. So, you know, this is the music for that. Just like gripping the steering wheel, just looking at the back of someone's head, just... Ugh. This is just like this shit is definitely road rage music. Instead of rip and tear, it's paint and goo. Indeed! Go forth! Paint! And goo! Painting go 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 go. Hey. Paint. Goo. Paint. Paint. Goo, 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 goo. Paint. I love it. I must have make it the olive green. Hey, did you hear Corbear murked a guy in traffic today? Poor guy. Didn't stand a chance. She was watching Doombingu. Paint. Goo. Almost. I almost have the olive. Pretty much have olive drab. Right, time for some military shit. This soundtrack always makes me want to do the One Punch Man workout routine until my beard falls off. I'm just like imagining that in my head, like how like hilariously intense that would be. Watching some guy do an insane workout routine to this soundtrack and his hair just slowly falls off throughout the routine, like it's like, oh god. Use a different bitch. Ugh! Paintingu! Where's 2 Acre? He probably loved this shit. or about vague placement. You must see the painting before you even painting the painting. Paint. Goo. The military do not know what they have found. But what do you expect when you go meddling in a windmill in the desert? It shall soon become apparent that the windmill contained something quite glorious. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, now you are immortal. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, now you are immortal. You have a good Gandalf voice, Defender. What's a good Gandalf quote? For a wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. I'd sound too young, but yeah, I suppose. It's not that far off. I can do Queen's English very well, you see. Like, one of my favorite characters, like, out of anything is fucking Gomez Adams from the Addams Family, like. Painting goo. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Guitar go burr. That's what this shit is guitar go burr. Burr 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 burr. Painting goo goo goo. I wanna play fucking Doom now. They took the wrong shit from the wrong windmill. What have they found in the windmill? Painting Google. Oh, glorious game. Painting go go go. I want to give a hint as to what I'm thinking is going down on this scene. So far we have a lot of military lads, vaguely, rendered, but they're all legging it out of this windmill with these boxes that they found. And this lad in the foreground is like, inspecting one of the boxes. And I'll put a little speech bubble in later. But something was in the windmill with the boxes full of pills. I will attempt to hint as to what in a moment. I want to watch you do a Fallout 4 gaming stream. That would be epic hilarity. So much material to draw from. A Fallout 4 gaming stream. I've played Fallout 4 a few times and I really enjoy it. It's a hilarious game in so many ways. Like, I did a playthrough of that, like, where I played the fucking DLCs, like, one after another. And when I went to the Nuka-Cola like Funland area, like, oh my god, that was hilarious. I was legging it around with like an elephant's head and power armor and a baseball bat, and I was just like vatsing people in melee and just like absolutely crowning them with the baseball bat. Like in heavy armor, like, you know, just running up to people while they're like, oh my god, like, you know, just wearing this elephant head. Just bust into a room of like 12 guys and they're like, and I'm just like fucking legging it up to them in heavy armor with a baseball bat. Listening to music like this, generally. Your time has come, bandits, mortals, whatever you are, synthetic robot things. I care not. Death does not discriminate. Painting go 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 go. Now, what color do I want this creature to be? Yeah, crimson red would be kind of cool, actually. There we go. Not quite purple. A dark red. Prepare for squirting. I am sold that I had to rook up murked. Stuff like that's not necessarily an age thing. It could also be a culture thing, you know? Sometimes I feel like old as fuck when some people say certain things and I'm like, what's that like? Like, female does that to me all the time. We need that firm. Demonic tentacles burst forth from the windmill, terrifying the soldiers, causing them to flee in terror because they are terrified. painting goo. Ooh, ooh. Many tentacles. We're one of we're one of the soldiers have eaten the pear and become a mutant, a superhuman perhaps? Hereditary, could it be? Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do a fucking I'll do one of them like all fucking ride it out on one of the pills, attacking like fighting with one of the tentacles. That's a great idea. Sip, sip. What color is the mutant dude gonna be? Like pinky purple? Or demonic red? Might blend in too much. Might make him, well, I'll make him blue. Yeah, I'll make him fucking like mad blue and orange color or something. Tube. There we go. Painting. Goo goo. Painting. Goo goo. Paint, 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 paint. There should be a seizure warning for this music. Yeah, I love it. I prefer my seizures without warning. It's more meta that way. And it ruins the fun if somebody goes, incoming seizure, brace yourself. Painting goo 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 goo. Get your bite sticks ready. Jeez. Somebody just holds up a sign like, if you've got a bite down, take it out now. Is the screen always that bright? Is it fucking modifying too much the other way now? Because I looked up there for a second, the screen was like insanely bright. I hate the way this thing automatically like adjusts depending on like whether or not I'm looking at it or if I'm in frame or some shit. I don't know. Right. Do the blue fella. Yeah, I'm gonna do him like mid-air. Like this tentacle is like flung him in the air and is getting like ready to catch him. And I'll do another tentacle like attacking him or some shit like. Well then blue was like a poor fucking colour choice, wasn't it? You dumb demigod cunt you. Orange it is then. Even I can succumb to foolishness. I thought it was just the heavenly right of heaven doing that. It is and it isn't, I think, like. Because I changed the settings and I was like, you know, putting like backlight compensation in and stuff like, and it's like the colors are really nice, you know, and you can see the two of them really well and shit like. But I look like a bit like my eyes are really blue, and my beard is like really red, so it's like it makes me look like I'm wearing makeup or some shit, or I have like a fucking filter on or something like. But it makes the painting look better, you know. So it's worth it. Does Warhammer 40k have any good soundtracks? I'm not sure actually, like offhand, like I wouldn't really know. They've so many different video games now for Warhammer 40k and its various universes and shit that like I wouldn't be surprised if like, you know, the music in one of them is like very different to the music in another one, like, you know. But I can't really remember like offhand right now a game or a fucking, or like I've never played Warhammer tabletop. I've played the real-time strategy Dawn of War, love that. And then I've played Warhammer 40k Space Marine, great game. Very basic and short, but great game. can't see it clearly. Yeah, it's definitely getting like really bright when I'm not looking at it for some reason. What is this orange you speak of? I mean orange. I meant orange. Ah! Scouser! Welcome to Paintingu Tshirts. Windmill tentacles are looking very good. It's hot as hell over there now. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here the last few days. Floating around 17 degrees and shit, like. It's nice! Who's staunch? Somebody has a paid for paintingu. Glorious. Who honors themselves these days? Huh? 2 acre! 2 acres, shame! Ah. Indeed. I have arrived. I apologize for my lack of honor on this fine day. Apology accepted. But you're lucky you're not being punished. God, it is very bright, isn't it? Extremely bright. And I can't see it when I'm not looking at it, obviously. Like, so. What the fuck is that you're listening to? Doom! Don't know what Grungy's excuse. Oh wait, it's the rollerblades. Yeah, Grungy's gas, he is. I'm always sending him funny shit on Instagram. That's like basically how I stay in contact with people, is I just send them funny shit. Like I do that with family members, like. It's the soundtrack to Doom. What else have I got on the... I added some shit. I added this.
Go wild with generative AI in a
Go wired, you say?
Create anything
You
imagine.
wired
Targeted
bitch.
text prompt.
You are wired. You're fairer.
You are on a spaceship.
Undisciplined.
Yes.
Rude.
Changes
To
everything.
interrupt the
Try it
painting
now
go
at
with your
Photoshop.com.
frivolous advancements. Staunch is our version of Bravey Bear. His wife is Misfit Bear. What a name. I have 3 kids, same age as ours. Great people. That's awesome. Misfit Bear. I love that. Classic disturbed indeed. Dick Fonu! Workable. Somebody has a paid for painting goo. Who honors themselves this fine day? Ah! Desmondo has honored himself by paying for painting goo. Painting goo is indestructible. Indeed. Painting goo is here to stay, but not too long. I do eventually want to get back to heaven, but perhaps you mere mortals will grow upon me. I must make it a browner.
sell to millions of people online.
I will sell you to the mines, you filthy human.
Sell your products directly.
Sell yourself.
Facebook.
Dare you? Fallout 4 had some great radio stations. Do you know what game had amazing radio stations? It was fucking Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto had the best radio stations. It's fucking hilarious. What was that? What was the Rasta one called? I can't fucking like. Oh, it was brilliant. What was the Rasta one called? I can't fucking remember. It was so good though. Nothing worse than being sour to the mines. Or sold to the mimes. Like there's a cult of mimes and they're like really fucked up. That'd be hilarious. Okay, so like I can't see what this looks like when I'm not looking at it, and actually how bright it gets. But like I've like looked back a few times and it's been like insanely bright. So like, what if I don't know what it's like using. I'd say it's my eyes. I'd say it's like locking onto my eyes and then adjusting or something. But like I don't know. Like, that makes no sense. Like if it does it when I'm here. This makes no sense. I don't know. What was I gonna do? Go back to the soldiers for a while. Put more detail in there. Could try and get the flesh color again. Flesh color is always a fucking pain in the hole though for me. Which means I should practice it. Ah, sip, sip. Come to me, glorious white goo. Oh, glorious skip. Ready. Welcome. Breaking news! Peter Jackson is back as the writer of the new Lord of the Rings movie coming out in 2026, The Search for Gollum. I don't know how that's breaking news, but like, yeah, hopefully it's good, you know? I am not getting my hopes up for anything these days. That Prussian brew is so powerful. So rich and dark. Gooey. Forgot my Bluetooth speaker. Bars! Dare you? How dare you forget the Bluetooth? See you! Be gone from me! Your demigod is showing. Heavenly light shining bright upon you this day. Indeed, it's glorious. The airflow would be excellent, Gollum, he would. Visually, he would be an excellent Gollum. However, would be very poor actor. Might be breakout role. I doubt it! More like a meme. A fleeting meme. Whoa. Typically, when they have all the original people on a fair franchise coming back, it does good. Hopefully, break the trend of all those woke movies. Yeah, the woke trend is beginning to break as it is, you know. They've realized that like they literally can't afford to just keep, you know, wasting money on an ideology that's not going to sit well with like most people, you know. It looks good on paper in a sense where they're like, you know, oh yeah, we'll get all the fucking trannies and, you know, fucking like all of these psychopaths like watching our brainwashed fucking retards. That's who our audience is, you know. Absolute degenerate brainwashed retards. Let's fucking placate to that end of the spectrum, like, you know. Yeah, it only like they've quickly realized that it's just not worth it, like, you know. You can push that propaganda all you want, like all you're gonna do is make yourselves out to be a bunch of fucking demons, and that's exactly what they've done, like. So like if you want to make money over a long period of time, not just in the short term, you have to appeal to truth. It's just a fact. You have to appeal to what is, and not what you want or what you think or like whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's like, even when it comes to fantasy, there still needs to be some kind of grounding in universal truths. That's why great stories like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, like, appeal to our... That's why we like them. That's why they resonate with our souls, like, you know? So when you make fucking Captain Marvel and you get some vacuous cunt like Brie Larson to be the face of this, you know, fucking female empowerment superhero fucking bullshit, like, all you do is piss off everyone who was already into the source material, and then you temporarily gain a load of fake, psychotic, parasitic lunatics who will buy into stuff for a while, but then because of the nature of what they are, they just go on to the next thing and go on to the next thing and go on to the next thing. Like, it's stupid. It's just like it's just this. I don't know why it seems like every franchise and every corporation and every business seemingly has to go through this like trial by fire of like, so are you gonna endorse butt fucking and child murdering and child you know, fucking mutilations, like, you know, of their sexual reproductive organs and stuff like that? You're gonna embrace that or not? Because if you're not gonna embrace that, you're not getting this check. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, you'd think it would be a pretty easy fucking decision, but apparently not for like most fucking people. Like, they're like, oh yeah, love the gays, yeah. Oh yeah, gays are great, like, you know, fucking love trannies, me, like, you know. Oh yeah, like, the whole cutting fucking like women's tits off and men's cocks off is like so 2024, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, It's just the way it is these days. Like, it's like, what? You're gonna do that for a fucking paycheck? Like, I mean, like, Jesus fucking Christ. What do they expect? Like, you know? That's what, like, it does. It has to be, demonic or something, you know? It's not just weak, horrible people. There is an element of, like, genuine, like, fucking evil spiritual shit connected to all that stuff, like, and people can just, like, sense that stuff, you know? Even, like, absolute retards or, like, you know, fucking thoroughbred sheep, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there comes a point where even those people are like, oh, hang on a minute, you know? Right. I made lilac here, so I'm just gonna use it while I have it. I think dropping plates is on this one, but if it's not, I'll play it, yeah. I've seen a complete Lord of the Rings... I've seen a complete Lord of the Rings movie. I think just a few bits and pieces of the first two. Same with Harry Potter. Oh, like you haven't watched them? Like, what do you mean by that? You have seen a complete one, or just a few bits and pieces? Alright, yeah. I'm one of those nerds that's watched like all of the extended versions one after another, and that's like 12 hours of film or some shit. Like, it's ridiculous. I think one of them's nearly 5 hours long. I can't remember. Fucking great movies though. Absolutely beautiful movies. I'm on season 6 of Game of Thrones. Started watching last week. Yeah, fucking Game of Thrones class until the last season. The last 2 seasons? Last season or 2 is utter shite. But other than that, it's class. It's awesome. It's like Spartacus. Spartacus is like, you know, graphic and just full of sex and they got all this stuff, but it's really good, like. And then I think the later one was like okay, you know? And then the one after that was like meh. They just milk stuff that's like awesome, you know, which is not a good thing to do, like. I heard they were chopping off weeds in that. No, in that one, no thanks. Yeah, like one of the main characters is a eunuch who like has this little like bag that's on a necklace, and it's like his balls or something like are in the bag. Like, it's mad shit. Like, Bob Iger just said they are going to continue mining IP let the snake eat its own tail. Mining IP. What a term. Mining IP. Like, what the fuck? That, like, that gives you their mentality, like, in a nutshell. Oh, we're currently mining the IP. What the fuck? You don't mine an IP. You expand upon it. You, like, if you're gonna make more stuff about an IP, you're like, okay, well, how about we take these characters that are already, like, you know, established, and what if we, like, do a backstory on them, or, like, whatever, you know, you do spin-offs and shit, like, you know, or prequels, or sequels, or whatever, like, you don't just, like, go, right, what's in the lore, what's in the available canon that we can make money off of. Like, that's people's people's, like, point of views, people's perception of what you're supposed to do and how things should be, and, like, the way they're it's so fucked. It's so fucked, which makes sense, like, you know, I mean, like, that's how you end up with this place that we're in, like, it's full of fucking retards, like. Dropping Plates is on the Down with the Sickness album. Yeah, I'll stick it. I might just stick on that album afterwards. Yeah, the only movies that genuinely get me right in the feels are the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, like, Lord of the Rings gets me, like, right in the feels. What's another one? There's some movies that, like, I really like to that degree. Gladiator. I like Gladiator to that degree. It's a really good story. The Harry Potter movies got me in the feels. There's some profound esoteric shit in Harry Potter. It really is, like, great movies. Like, really good movies. Like, I couldn't believe it when I recently fuck it, like, it was years since I watched a Harry Potter movie, and the last one I seen was Goblet of Fire, and I vaguely remembered Goblet of Fire, and, like, I was like, fuck it, I'll go back and I'll just watch all of them, like, and man, I loved it. Like, I was sitting there in the bed watching like, I fucking, I binged them. I watched them one after another. I think I watched, like, 3 of them one night and 3 of them another night or some shit, like, and what, there's 8 of them in there, I can't remember, like, oh, so good, thoroughly enjoyed it. Just sitting there, like, totally enthralled, you know. I'd, like, go and make food, pause it, go and make food, come back and all, like, fucking so good, like, and I'd do it again. They're so good that, like, you know, if I was just gonna do nothing for, like, a weekend, right, again, like, that's what I'd do. Just watch all Lord of the Rings, watch all the Harry Potters. I'm trying to think of another series, or even just singular movie that, like, catches me right in the feels. The Force Men in Black is an awesome movie that I, like, thoroughly enjoyed. something really therapeutic about like doing a monster with tentacles. Just like doing all the like curvy fucking different shades of curve. Oh, glorious. Oh, glorious. I have not my style. I prefer dumb comedy, action stuff, and some dramas. Oh, so you probably like, what's that fucking movie called? Oh, what are their names? Fucking something and something versus evil. Tucker and Dale versus evil. Is that what it's called? Tuck and Dale? Or is it Tucker and Dale? Is one of the funniest movies I've ever fucking seen, where like the teenagers keep fucking accidentally murdering themselves and like are terrified of Tucker and Dale, and Tucker and Dale are just like trying to help and like terrified the whole time. It's like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Like, I'm like that though. Like I like both. I just like movies. I just like good movies. I think the thing I avoid obviously is like chick flicks and stuff that's just like pure drama, like just narrative, and like nothing happens really. Like, do you know what I mean? But even then, like, there's some of those movies that are genuinely just really good because of like the acting and like the setting or something. Like, you know, it's like depends. Like, good movie's a good movie. It's like music. Good music is good music. No Star Wars, Trek, or much fantasy type stuff, unless it's mythical regarding demons, religion, or spiritual realm shit. But it needs to halfway believable or based on common beliefs or myths. Jeez, you're very, very specific, aren't you? Rewatching the FX series Legion right now. Talk about a deep dive into psychological paranormal realms. Very well done. I have to get on that Plex thing you were talking about so I can watch stuff, because that sounds cool. I don't think I've ever watched that. Binge watched Twin Pines once. Weird vibes. Lynch is a freak. Twin Pines? Never heard of it. What's it about? Is it good? So the Algerians have discovered where Cthulhu has been resting, that a glorious end of the world can begin. Like, I was thinking it's more like a beholder, but like, yeah, you know. I suppose, considering they're Algerian, it'll make the skin, like, I should make the skin tone, like, you know, they're all brown and black and shit, which will make it easier, I suppose. One of them took the demon pills and turned orange. This is probably gonna look hilarious when it's done. Because they always do. Because painting goes fucking amazing! I was a bit worried there, like, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do for this one? Like, and I think I've had that once or twice, but then some of those end up being like some of the best painting goes. You really do have to just like trust the process and go with the flow. Like, it's kind of mad, like, how things just work out. It's a bit supernatural, one might say. Am I out of juice? Yeah, maybe juice. Sounds good. Yeah. You gotta make more browner. What's that now? Oh, there's still loads left on this.
Ooh, I'm a little
Ooh!
contribute.
Fuck you! Shut up. Do you know what? I'll switch to the down with the sickness for the last 20 minutes. Can I find one that's just a full album? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Squirt! Two Points is a small town murder mystery series. Came out in the 90s. Or Twin Points. Did I say 2 Points? If I became a rapper, that'd be my name. 2 Points. At 10 years old, this was the first CD I had to hide from my mom. Awesome. Oh, guys, get...
'Cause
I seen him twice on this debut album tour, Good Times. I must have been 21 or so when this dropped. Floor was just bouncing. Pantera still had the best hits all the time, no question. Phil just got us moving. Yeah, some people just have the stage presence, man. Like, a frontman is like so important to a band, you know? And not just because of the vocals, but for their, like, the vibe, you know? Painting go! Painting go! Painting go! There you go, 2-acre. Oh no, it's Stupefy. Oh no. Paint! Paint! Goo! Painting goo goo goo! Paint! Goo! Paint! Painting goo goo goo! Painting goo! Are you painting goo? Goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo. Paint paint paint. Paint. Goo. Paint! Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo. Goo goo goo, painting goo goo. Paint! 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 Goo! 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 Painting goo! Painting goo! Paint.
You feel that? Oh, shit.
I'd be hard-pressed to name a new metal band I didn't see live between 1999 and 2006. You were a man of many gigs. Painting Goo Goo. If you're free this evening, I can call you and walk you through the setup. What, for the Plex thing? Yeah, probably, yeah. What's, like, when are you free? What time are you free? I'll be free for like an hour after the stream. That's about it, really. From only a handful I paid to see today. Deftones being high on the list. I've never listened to a lot of Deftones. I can see inside you. I can see inside you! Paint, 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 paint. Painting goo, 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 goo. And then he shot his mother dead. it's like that's what you expect after that, like a mad like rant. The painting goo is changing me while it's changing you. Pantera on vulgar display tour melted my brain. I never recovered. 3:30 p.m. PST. What's that my time? There's a song I don't recognize by them. I haven't heard that one before. So that's 10:30. That's 10:30 p.m. for me. So I'll probably be in bed by that time. You can try it over the weekend though, you know, if you're free at all or something, like, you know, we'll get around to it. Or if you have the time, just like fucking type it out to me or fucking send me a voice recording or some shit, like, you know. I have a lot of free time in the morning and then midday. I don't have a lot of free time in the evening and shit because me and female usually like hang out, make dinner and just go to bed though. Well, I try to go to bed anyway. The fucking female's a mad cunt who stays up all night. I'll have to check out Deftones. I don't know if I like them. Right, my beloved Japanites, I must review. We made good progress today. This nigga's now a nigger. The Cthulhu windmill is looking excellent. I love it. An Orange man. I will do more work on Orange man tomorrow. So, until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed Paintingu. If you have, consider supporting Paintingu. There are many options, Rinks, in description. Click one of them. Display your river of honor, foreign dog, manky mortar. To my beloved Japanites, I bid you farewell. I will return, same timer, same placer, same high-octane PEINTEINGU energy. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall see you in the morrow.